Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today we're at Oran Park for another track guide in the Formula Ford. Despite this being a very short track, I found it very difficult to drive in this car as there are many technical corners. I did this lap with the fixed set on the track temp of 33 degrees Celsius. Before we get into the guide, I'd like to ask you all to subscribe to my channel as we're nearly at 700 subscribers. With that said, let's get straight on with the guide. For turn 1, I turn in at the end of the green pit wall and begin to trial brake just before the dotted white line. Once the track straightens up, I begin to brake more and let the car drift wide before turning in at the end of the curve on the right hand side, aiming for a mid-apex in first gear. I gradually get back on throttle when I see the exit curb. It's important to note that for the braking on this hairpin, you don't want to go above around 60% as it will unsettle the car. For this right hand, my braking marker is the curb on the left. I like to use first gear here and aim for another mid-apex to carry more speed. I get a snap of oversteer here and miss the apex slightly, however because I managed to keep my minimum speed up, it's still very fast. On the exit you can get on throttle quite early as you can use all of this curb on the left. Here I brake at the set of green tyres on the left hand side and turn in early. As you go over the crest you lose grip and so you have to turn in earlier to make up for it. I get as close to the inside curb as possible without using the raised part, and then let the car drift out to the outside of the track on the exit to carry more speed up onto the next straight. For this right hander, all you have to do is lift. I like to use second gear and turn in and lift as the barrier on the left starts, using a tight line before getting back on throttle at the start of the first inside curb. You want to shift to third on the exit before braking about a car's length before the curb on the left hand side. You don't have to brake much and you control the brake all the way into the apex here. As you can see, I turn in quite early to use all of this curb on the right to set up for this left hander. On the entry you can use all of the curb on the left to open up the turn in. Here again we're going over a crest on entry, so I have to turn in earlier than I normally would, as we lose grip going over it. For this left-hander I brake a car's length before the curb and shift down to second gear for the extra rotation. It can be very easy to understeer out wide on the exit, so make sure the car is fully rotated before you get back on throttle. As you can see, you can cut a lot of the inside curb here to open up the corner. You can even use some of the grass with your left set of wheels. This next chicane is completely flat in these cars. You can cut more of the left than I do, but I choose not to. For the final corner I brake at the end of the dirt patch. The car naturally compresses, so I brake to almost 90%, shift down to second gear, before trailing off the brake and turning for turn in and getting back on throttle early as the exit opens up a lot. You want to try to get as close to this outside wall as possible without hitting it, of course. So that was one lap of Oran Park, and I'll leave you the full uninterrupted hot lap. Thank you so much for watching the video. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe to my channel if you enjoyed it, and I hope to see you all out on track this week.